Hello, welcome to my channel, and I wanted to do this card. And so let's get started. So here we have a A2 card size, and what I've done is I prepared everything because I tried to do it in real time and it was like 30 minutes long. So here is the base of the card. It is cut by 11 inches by 4 1/4, and then you need a blue piece, which is 3 1/2 by 5 1/2, and it's just gonna go like right here. And we're gonna emboss the Happy Holidays with white embossing powder. But first, we're gonna make the embellishment. So, what I have done here is I cut a strip of paper. This is from the 11 inches. This is just white paper, and I cut it 1 1/2. Here I did my own stamping here, and you can do this with pattern paper. You can use 6 by 6 pads. You just have to do it twice, cut it twice, or you can use pattern paper that's already 12 inches. But here I wanted to make my own design, so I did this. So after you get this, you're gonna use your border punch. I have a Fiskars one here, and you're gonna punch out the edges, which looks like this. So after this, we are going to score it. I believe every 1/4. So every 2 tick marks, we are going to score. So start by here, and then the 1 inch, 1/4, 1/2. 1 3/4, 2 inches. So you do that all the way down, and you will, and then your paper will have all these lines. So with that, we are going to start folding back and forth so that we can crinkle like this. So we do that all the way to the end, and we will get this. So once it's in this size, we need to put it together. So here you'll find out that these don't really match. I'm going to overlap it and tip it here and here. So in order to do that, I'm going to cut, oops, there's my scrap paper. I'm going to cut this part and use some tape, and I love this tape because you can just tear it right off. I'm just gonna put that down straight right there, and then take the adhesive off and just bring it together just like that. So here you can see, if you smush it down together, you can see beginnings of the embellishment. So now we are going to need a 1 3/4 punch. This one's from EKSS, and I cut one out of cardstock. This is going to be the base. So you need a hot glue gun to glue this. I also cut another circle out of the Be Creative tape, and I kind of peeled it so I won't be like struggling on camera, and I backed it on white piece of paper. So we're gonna glitter this part. So here we have our glue gun, and we're just going to put this glue all over here. And then we're gonna take this. This is kind of tricky part, but I mean, once you do it once. So I kind of do this, and then I kind of just bring it down. And you have time to move it around, so get it positioned right where you want it. And then hold. And it's okay if there's like glue in the middle. We're going to cover that up. And the hot glue, it dries pretty fast. So ready, and you'll see the backing of it. Here we go. Okay, so now I'm to the glitter part. Take a piece of the scratch paper, and this is what I use to stamp the background because the stamp was overlapping. And the stamp that I use, and I forgot to show you, is this one. And this one was from the Michael's Recollection, and it was like border stamp, so I took this one. Okay, so here we're gonna take off the backing of the sticker, and I have this pretty color from Martha Stewart Crafts called Hematite. I don't know. So we're just gonna sprinkle that on and take our bone folder and just really just smush that in. I love this color. It's like a blue, dark silver blue color. So let's tap that off. I'll funnel this back in because I will spill it later. Okay, so now we gotta adhere this to our kind of like doily, and I'm gonna use these foam dots. One should be good. So let's just adhere that right there. And I like this because they're very like sturdy, and these are, I believe I got this from Michael's. So now we need a snowflake, and this is the Martha Stewart looped snowflake. I cut that out, and we're going to use some glossy accents. Just gonna dot 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 dot. Okay, that should be good enough. And then we're going to put that right there. So now we just have to do one more thing, is to put a gem. So what I like to do with this, and this is from Recollection Collection, is because it's acetate, I kind of like to see which one do I like best. I think I like this color. So let's just take just a tiny bit of glossy accents. And I find out these jewels are, the sticky back is kind of weak. So I like to put a touch of glossy accents, and I know that's not going to go anywhere. Make sure that's positioned. Okay. So now we're going to start with the card base. So we have the base, and I am using the Happy Holiday sentiment from the Long Fun Winter Gifts. So we're going to do some white embossing, so let's just powder this thing up. And I kind of want to position, see this, and see where I am going to position this. Right there. So I am just going to eyeball this. Oops. Right there is about good. So I am using Zing white embossing powder. That looks good. Okay, so kind of okay, so there we go. And kind of just wipe away powder. And it's okay if it warps a little bit. We're just gonna put some tape on it and put some extra tape on it so it won't go anywhere. And this will help straighten that up. You'll never know the card warped. Okay, so we are going to attach this to the front. A little bit long, so let's just trim. Okay, there we go. So now onto this. Let's use. It's pretty big, so I kind of just did it in the general area, and then just plop that on, and it will not go anywhere. So final things I'm going to use is a white gel pen, and let's just border this. This really just helps to put it together. I am not the greatest doing this, but and we are almost done. We just need to round the corners, and I'm using the We Are Memory Keepers 1/4 punch. And just because I have this blue edging, I don't want to make it too big, and I like this subtleness of the 1/4. Okay, so there you have it. Happy Holidays card with making your own embellishment. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more videos like this. Bye bye.